and welcome everybody to my channel That Looks Promising. Welcome back to the 5th episode of our little project MYTHS Remastered. I'm so excited, so much stuff happened already in the first few episodes. Last episode, Kronos and his brothers finally faced Uranos, and they actually won the fight that they had with the help of the sickle, the weapon that Gaia prepared for them. So Kronos is now at home, like relaxing a little bit from the party that they had afterwards to celebrate the success. Someone wants to pay a visit to him, and that is the hurt Uranos. Look at him, he's in so much pain from what the Titans did to him yesterday. And yeah, he's saying, Kronos, you will regret what you've been doing to me. I will lose my last power to curse you, and I will promise you, you will lose your throne as you gained it. You will lose it to your own blood. And Kronos is like, pah. Kronos feels no mercy for his father. You know, he tells him, you gotta go now. Your time is over. He always hated his father. It was not just about Gaia. It was not only about his mother. He always hated Uranos for who he was. Maybe he was a little jealous of his father, knowing that there will always only be one king, and yeah, he can never be king himself as long as his father is there. But yeah, Uranos definitely cursed him with the last power he had, and he's going to leave now. And Kronos is left behind, a little amused about what Uranos tried there. He doesn't really believe that Uranos still has the power to make such a strong and powerful curse on the current king, which is him. He becomes more and more powerful, but yeah, he's probably not at his maximum yet. Yeah, Uranos, you can see him, he's absolutely hurt. He never expected to be dethroned. That's why he was so careless the last few episodes, and yeah, he didn't really expect anyone to even try, and yeah, that's why he was so clueless as well. The Titans also took care that no one really gets to know anything about their plan that is not involved. So yeah, he had no idea, and yeah, he's absolutely hurt, he's angry, he does not understand what's going on, but at the same time, he knows that he will never come back to his full strength. Kronos is just going to spend this day relaxing, recovering from last night, and yeah, I think today we're gonna accompany Gaia a little bit again, and she definitely discovered something super interesting. Let's see what she's doing. We are here now with Gaia. You can see she is so relieved after Uranos was taken care of yesterday, and she actually sensed, she was there when the Titans took the manhood from Uranos, and she was fully focused on the situation, but subconsciousness, she felt something was going on. She felt a change in the world, and now she wants to discover what is going on. That's why she traveled to the island Cyprus. And yeah, while the Titans took the manhood from Uranos, something actually happened, and yeah, from Uranos' manhood, some creatures were created, and she already sees and hears from the far distance that actually one creature is a giant. This is a new race. There's no giant so far. Maybe there's the Cyclops, her former children, the one-eyed giants. They are also very huge, but this time it's another kind of giants that were created from Uranos' manhood that fell down into to the earth, and also to the sea later on. Gaia's the earth, so let's just say Gaia is the mother. Again, the literature is so confusing sometimes. And yeah, she came here to visit her children, the new beings that are here on this world, and she hears that there are some giants, massive beings. It's only one that is here on this island right now, but the giant lets her know that there is more of them. And yeah, I think they are just sorting things out right now. So yeah, Gaia is happy. I mean, she did not expect that something beautiful can come out of this situation with Uranos, other than she doesn't have to worry about him anymore. But she's so happy to see that a new creation was formed. You know, that's all Gaia is about. She wants to fill this world with life, and yeah, she loves all her children the same, even though they are absolutely huge, kind of monsters, man-like monsters. You see, they have a head and everything here. I just use these creatures now in Sims to actually, show the giants. But yeah, Gaia feels that there's more going on, you know. She just keeps traveling Cyprus, and she keeps going on. And she already sees there is another creature. Let's just talk to her. Let's get to know who that is. And yeah, let me zoom out again. You can see that this creature that we're just getting to know is standing below a tree. That's actually an ash tree, and you can see there's some identifying marker going on here. And yeah, Gaia is talking to that creature, and she looks very strange. Again, she hasn't seen any thing like that before. She is basically telling her that she feels such a strong connection to that tree, and yeah, she asks Gaia immediately to please take care that no one is ever going to hurt her tree that she feels so connected to. That's what they're all about. They're connected to a tree, and if the tree is hurt, also the ash tree is hurt. And yeah, Gaia makes sure that everyone who will ever hurt this tree will be punished, and that there's taken care of that. Yeah, and she's saying like, hey, I'll pay you a visit later. So she actually wants to see what else is there on Cyprus, what else happened. And she sees these like creatures fighting and being angry with each other, and yeah, she feels their senses from far away, and she actually starts talking to them. She is like trying to understand who they are. Gaia finds out that these creatures are called Uranos. This is their name. This is the nice name. They are also called Furies sometimes, and you can see they are absolutely angry, and there will always be. These creatures are creatures of vengeance, and like each of them actually has a different focus. Lecto is also means something like endless anger, so she is very much focused on anger. Megara is also called jealous rage, and Tisiphone is called vengeful destruction. Each of them really has something that they hate most, and that they will take care of in the future. Gaia is still happy to see them. You know, she thinks the world could use a little bit more fairness, she's happy to welcome new creatures here in this world. Now she is actually going on and continue, and it looks like Io is another ash nymph, and yeah, she's just introducing herself to her real quick. Also, Io has her own tree here, and yeah, she is also welcoming this new daughter. There's actually more ash tree nymphs in this world. They're all very, very close to their tree, and they cannot leave their tree for very far because they are so deeply connected that it would hurt them. But Io is actually telling Gaia, look, there's one more creature, one more new beautiful being in this world. I want to introduce you to her. And yeah, they are actually going here into this room. Gaia is very excited to see what other wonderful being is there. And yeah, Io brings her here to little goddess Aphrodite. Yeah, and Gaia is absolutely in love immediately. What a beautiful little child. Here she takes her, and yeah, Aphrodite is actually very young still. Also, Aphrodite is kind of a new race. She is a goddess, but she is a different goddess than we've seen so far. She is later on one of the Olympian gods, but that just as a teaser for you, that you're not confused now. For now, she's just a different kind of goddess. Like, compared to the Titans are huge. You know, the giants that we just got to know, the giants here, they are like absolutely massive. But also the Titans, they are much bigger than the later Olympian gods. Usually, of course, in Sims I can't really just display that, but yeah, Aphrodite is a way smaller race, and yeah, she will grow to a lot of beauty. You know, who knows? I think like almost every one of you will know Aphrodite. You know, I just made a note here. Aphrodite will be the goddess of love, of beauty, of pleasure, of passion, and of procreation. Yeah, so as you can already see, Gaia can't get enough of her. She already loves her so much, and she is deciding to raise Aphrodite together with the ash nymphs. So yeah, I think Aphrodite will just stay here in her beautiful home and will be raised by these ash nymphs. You can see that she is very flirty right now. Yeah, these ash nymphs are very seductive beings, I would say. So much to them. Yeah, I mean, Gaia had a great time here. She loves her new children, and yeah, she is so happy to see that they all get along with each other here. Yeah, not only Gaia discovered some unforeseen consequences, also the Titan brothers did, and I would say we pay a visit to Iapetos now. Alright guys, we're here at Iapetos' home. Beautiful, huge house. I think we didn't visit Iapetos' family in detail yet, so we're gonna do that now. Iapetos is going to take a swim with Atlas here in the pool, while Maya, his granddaughter, actually is preparing food. It's early in the morning, but nothing works better for the Titans than grilled barbecue food. So Iapetos, the Titan god of craftsmanship and mortality, is here living with his family. He has a wife, and his son Atlas also has a wife, but they're both not living here. The only woman that's living here is Maya. As I said, Maya is Atlas' daughter, together with the wife that doesn't live here. And yeah, she just prepared a meal and is going to call everyone. Yeah, while Atlas and Iapetos prefer to work on their body, Prometheus and Epimetheus, they are more into the craftsmanship part of the heritage, so that's why they discussed strategies on new creations here on the table. And yeah, Prometheus and Epimetheus are like a little smarter than the rest of the family, I would say. They just didn't get that gene so much of being brutal and impulsive that much. I think they got more from their mother. Yeah, why aren't Iapetos' wife and Atlas' wife not living here? they are both ocean needs. That means they have to stay in the water for most of the day and should spend most of their time there. Iapetos didn't want to accept that, therefore, they're now living here without their wives. They go visit them from time to time, but as long as they have Maya here. He doesn't really complain about that. At least someone is doing the household and cooks for them, you know. But yeah, now after dinner, Iapetos has the man of his household gathered here at the table, and yeah, he wants to brag a little bit about yesterday. He brags about the victory over Uranos. He's super proud. But yeah, he didn't see it coming that from now on he and his other 3 brothers would have to carry Uranos and his weight all the time. The 3 brothers, I mean the 3 brothers that hold Uranos, while Kronos did the rest. So Iapetos, Hyperion, Köos and Krios will have this responsibility from now on for all time. And yeah, he's a little angry about that. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like responsibilities and so on, you know. So yeah. But yeah, he also thinks now that his best buddy Kronos will become king. It's obvious, like everyone thinks he's a hero for helping his mother and stepping forward. It's very obvious that he will become king, and Iapetos really expects a lot from that. Like, he is super certain that he will get a very high position in this new order. But yeah, as I already said, Iapetos is not so much into responsibility. He just wants to have something to brag about again, you know? It's for his ego, let's say. So yeah, as you can see here in the background, Atlas and Epimetheus are fighting a little bit. They're really not the best buddies here in this family, you know. Atlas all about strength, and he thinks like Epimetheus is a loser. Look at his skinny arms and so on. That's what Atlas thinks, and yeah, they don't get along so well. Yeah, it was a nice little look into the family of Iapetos. I think last but not least, we're gonna pay a visit to Themis real quick, and I see you guys there. Yeah, we're here now at Themis' home, and we see that Köos is paying her a visit. I think these two get along very well. You know, Köos, the Titan god of intelligence, and Themis, the Titan goddess of divine law and order. Ooh, she has such good manners. Let's just sit down together, and you can see Köos is a little tense. You know, he saw things going on this after party that like he at least wanted to talk about with Themis. Yeah, it was news to everyone, so Köos decided to come, and he's like, look, Themis, I didn't really know how to tell you, but I know you told me in the past, and I feel like I should be fair to you and tell you this right now. Kronos and Rhea seem to be in a relationship, or at least they seem to be dating, and I thought I should let you know. And Themis is sad, you know, like she doesn't really know how to react. She definitely has a crush on Kronos, and maybe it's getting a little more, and she thought after they had a little hula hoop that yeah, he would feel the same for her. But yeah, she thanks Kronos that he was open to her, and yeah, I think she continues discussing a little bit with Köos on what to do now, but I think Köos is the wrong person to ask. You know, he's not so much about emotions, he's more a rational being, so. And yeah, Themis also doesn't know if like Kronos would play the same game with her on another party, you know, so it's also possible that Rhea is feeling the same way as her and heard about Themis and Kronos already, but yeah, she doesn't really know that. So a lot of stuff going on in her head. He will be the new king of all gods. She thought maybe she can become the queen of all gods, I think. I mean, like, she, as the goddess of divine law and order, it would just make sense that she is the queen, you know. So she definitely feels like she has to do something about it, and yeah, I think she spend some time on thinking about what to do. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a thumbs up and I see you guys at the next episode. Bye!